How's everybody doing? I'm Johnny Garage Johnson, and this is Hardcore Garage. Today we are going to visit another YouTuber in our town. If you haven't heard of him, you got to check this guy out. AJ Good, the House of Masks. Pretty well known in the Mask Society and some of the hard rock, Slipknot, Mudvayne type of bands that wear masks. He's the man for that. And long time ago we had some deals with each other, and I ended up with a old Slipknot coveralls, I guess you want to call it. And through the years, he tried to get them back from me, and I wouldn't sell it back to him. Well, today I am going to surprise him and give it to him. We went through our local Krispy Kreme donuts, which is way better than the Krispy Kreme you all have heard of. This is the original. And we got a box of donuts and an extra box to throw this pair of coveralls in. See what kind of reaction we get from him. This is the first time I've actually been to his new place, and kind of excited to see all the new masks. So, yes, stay tuned. We are here, and there's people out front. Let's go check him out. Hopefully he wakes up. Hey, what's up, man? This looks different.
Yeah, probably a little different than the last time you were here. There's still bikes, though.
That's awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome to mi casa.
Let's take a little tour real quick. Let me set this down. Oh, and car springs on the table. Gotta love that, huh?
Yeah, Mash got this straight from the East End.
Did you make that?
My buddy Mash made it.
Chris Mash?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you knew that.
Yep. Well, damn, you actually stay here now, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty freaking cool.
I mean, no.
No?
I don't live in this commercial area.
Is that against the rules?
I don't know.
I used to stay in mine. What's behind the curtain?
A lot of work-related stuff.
Oh.
You can set those donuts down. You don't have to keep...
Yeah, you definitely have got a lot of new stuff, haven't you?
Everything is unfinished.
Wow,
There's always
bro.
a million projects going on.
So are you going to, open to the public, or do you already do that, or
Nope.
no kind of, museum type of thing? Is it something that you're considering, or?
I don't really want people around my stuff.
I was just thinking that the admission fees, money, free.
I'll probably do, something in, coordinates with the Halloween festival.
Let people, okay.
Do an open house.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of interest in this stuff,
Yeah.
obviously. I mean,
Yeah, I literally only got the place to house everything because I just kept outgrowing every space I was in. And after the last house, I was like, well, if the basement's not big enough, I'll do something.
well, yeah, you had well, I don't even remember how many you had there at the old above the beauty shop, but
Oh, yeah.
it was just one wall pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was other stuff that you just didn't have displayed, but claw machine with masks, huh? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I know. I think that people would pay you good money to come and see this stuff. Hell yeah. You got more back that way or no?
Yeah, this is like a studio space right here.
and okay, so your collection mainly started with the Slipknot masks. Is that how you kind of got into it? Mm-hmm. And then just masks in general? Or is there a second favorite that you have besides the...
Definitely Guar stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, love my Guar stuff. That's honestly probably my favorite collection right now because almost all of that is stage used, so it means a lot. Like every single piece means something more.
That's awesome. Very intense.
Yeah. We got the office. Got all my toys. Well, not all my toys, but a lot of my toys.
It's your fan art wall.
Got my fan art.
This is where you do your unboxings.
Yep.
Pretty awesome. What's oh, this is the fan art wall over here?
Yeah.
Okay. All kinds of stuff.
It just keeps coming too.
Car fender.
Every week, Dad shows up with another tote. He's like, "You got to get this stuff out of my house."
That sounds like when I was moving. It took us like, shoot, I don't even remember, 7-8 years
Yeah.
before the house sold. And my mom's like, you got to get the rest of your
Yeah.
junk out of here. That's for you.
Hey, thanks.
And I didn't get you no Krispy Kreme or no glaze, but that right there is for you
I got a
also.
whole box to myself.
Yep.
Ah, it's not even donuts. We got some red caps.
I figured it's about time you get that back.
I forgot you even had this.
I debated on whether or not to wear it here today.
Dude, I totally forgot. I was like, it's the jumpsuit. It's just like a Myers suit. No, I forgot all about that. That's crazy.
Probably need
You know
that
what's funny?
back in your collection.
Yeah, look at this.
You got another one?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is one color that I don't have on my suit wall. So now I can stack another tier.
Oh, awesome.
Hell yeah. Thanks.
Hell yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Why'd you want this?
Okay, so I gave him the suit back, and he was like, why did I even have that? He doesn't even remember. But
Don't.
a long time ago, when I was doing fixing up houses and stuff, I got called to go to a house that needed painted. The owner had died. When I get there, the lady shows me around the whole house except for this one room, and we keep walking by that door, and I'm like, why are we? Kind of strange, Well, finally she gets me back to that place, and she says, I need to tell you something before we go in this room. My uncle was a single man, never married, never had no kids. This is what he spent his money on. She opens the door, and there is a RealDoll sitting there, half naked, looking abused, with her jewelry and clothes kind of all just scattered around. But the guy had special ordered a sex doll called a RealDoll, and I have the receipt still. Or did I even?
I have it.
Do you have it? It was $7,500. I still have her crate that has the seatbelts and everything, and it's still in my barn. Anyway, she doesn't know what to do with this doll, and I'm like, I'll give you $200 for it. And she says, okay, but how are you going to get it out of here? They're having this like estate sale, so there's like maybe 50 people in the yard of this house.
And she was no joke. Heavy.
Yeah, 100 pounds at least, like a real
man.
woman, man. She was probably about 5'3" or something like that. So I go out to my wife's car. I had a spare work shirt, and I grabbed her sunglasses because all she had on was just underwear and a top. When I got her, I threw a t-shirt over her, threw the sunglasses on her. Fireman threw her over my shoulder, and I walked outside, and it's like noisy, and all of a sudden just dead quiet, and everyone is staring at me. I throw her in the passenger seat, lock her seatbelt, and took off. And I drove around that whole morning going to yard sales with her sitting in the front seat of the thing.
It's such a weird thing.
So then later, I don't even remember how me and you even got to talking about it, but AJ wanted her, so we made a deal. He took her, and I'll let you tell what happened to her after that.
Yeah, lots of weird stuff. So we set her on my porch, and we had her like in the corner. The porch that I had was right over the corner of two streets, and we just had her like waving at people. And one day I was at work, and my girlfriend at the time called me, and she said that she had gotten home and the doll was gone. And I don't know who or why someone would have stolen this. Like, it's already weird enough that you or I wanted this thing,
Right.
so why did someone else want it? But then they went through the hassle of like untying her, carrying her off these terrible steps, and doing whatever with her. So I made up these flyers that, in all actuality, were hilarious because it's like a missing person, but it's this doll, and there's a picture of her like on my couch in cargo shorts and stuff. And I actually called the police too and told them what was up. And like, as I'm on the phone, the dispatch is like, "Hang on just a second. One of our officers says that he's got one like in his car right now." And I'm like, "No way." So I drove over there. It's pouring rain. We show up, we're waiting outside for this officer. He pulls in, and he's got her in the back seat. So I drag her out of there, and the same thing, throw her over my shoulder, and I'm like walking away. And he's like, "Hey, man." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's disgusting." All right, thanks. Apparently someone had just stolen her, taken her to an alley, and like run her over with a truck and stuff.
I remember you telling me the story of you being on the phone with them and them laughing,
Yeah.
and you saying, "You're not taking this serious."
Yeah, I was offended because I was like, "Yeah, it's a goofy thing," but also like, That's cool as shit to just have that on your porch. I don't know. It's creepy. It's weird.
So then you got her back. I know. Remember, her head went on the porch there for a while.
Yeah, she was pretty torn up.
Do you still have any pieces of her?
I still have the head. Yeah. Probably not here, but I do have it. She was all silicone on a steel frame, and once silicone tears, it just keeps going. So she was pretty destroyed, and just keeping her intact was pretty impossible. So I sacrificed her, and the head was even creepier. It was super, super creepy. The jaw was all ripped, so it was like saggy.
Well, I remember when you flipped her eyes around, which was, whoa.
Yeah.
I never even knew that you could do that. I pulled her tongue out a couple times, come out of her mouth.
It was one of the weirdest things that I've ever owned, for sure.
Yeah, and the fact that it was used.
I don't want to think
Probably
about that.
Extremely used.
You have to tell him you bleach bathed it.
I did bleach bath it.
Okay, yes.
And with that little story, I had her sitting in a tub, one of them like we were talking about earlier, Avery, that you feed chickens or whatever, the big metal troughs that I got at Tractor Supply. I had her soaking in it when the UPS guy came one day.
Oh my god.
So he didn't even say nothing.
The saga of Bubbles.
So that was the story of Bubbles, Stephanie, and now she's deceased and pretty much gone. But we've got the right stuff back to the right owner, and hopefully it all worked out in the end.
Yeah. And next time you come here, I'll have the head. Now I got to make it a point to like have the head displayed.
What happened to her body? Did you just end up throwing it away? Or?
Yeah.
It would have been like a Terminator type thing.
Yeah, it was real weird. Yeah, the silicone literally was like melting off of because the tubes inside were only that big, and the silicone was literally like, wow, it was like filleting itself. It was real strange.
You could buy rebuild kits for these things, and I don't know exactly what that entailed. I'm sure it was vaginal. I don't know about their mouths, but she had tears on her mouth. She was pretty beat up.
I've got the box somewhere that has the receipt, and she came with
the little douche. Yeah.
So strange.
The cleaning system there. That's freaking awesome, man.
Yep, that's something that happened in my life.
Well, that was a story that we wanted to tell.
I'm glad you did.
I think I'm just going to run out of here with this. It's really the only reason I'm doing it anyway. I'll just retire from Hardcore Garage and come work for House of Masks. Gotta go get some stereo shit for my next project. Appreciate you having me over, man.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
We can go have some good life sometime.
Yeah, thanks for the soup back that I forgot existed.
And a whole dozen donuts so you can have them too.
Hell yeah. That's even cooler.
Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed seeing House of Masks, so maybe we can get back in here sometime and
like, comment, subscribe,
all that good stuff.
Rate. What else do we ask for? Super chat.
Share.
I
don't know what super chat is.
Brent, what do YouTubers want?
What is
There's
super
another
chat?
YouTuber over
What is
here.
super chat?
Another local YouTuber. Brent's Bricks.
YouTuber wants. Oh wait. Oh, you mean the YouTubers or the YouTubees?
Yeah, come on, you're messing up Johnny's outro.
I don't know.
That's the longest outro ever. Just watch.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
All right. Forever.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour of House of Masks. Hope you hate AJ Good now that you've met him. He wants everyone to hate him. You can even get a sticker that says, I hate AJ Good. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for listening to the saga of Bubbles and her untimely passing. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Until the next time, keep on trucking. Leave a link in the description for the House of Masks, and you can check this out. He has some amazingly funny videos as well as awesome masks.